A deadly threat.
You're a treacherous woman, Livy, and I will have my justice on you.
An innocent victim.
I've given my father a drug that could make him go crazy.
A vow of revenge.
You have to pay for your crimes, and I know them all.
Port Charles, Torn. Watch Port Charles, coming up next, only on SoapNet.
My favorite part of being on a soap is
the opportunity to play the good and evil.
I like playing the bad guy. You get to do things like punch somebody's lights out.
I love that.
You want something to drink? Hey, I got us a pizza with the works. Not tonight, though, huh? Stay right there. Right there.
Here's your pie, sir.
Here you go. Thanks. All right, see you later. Bye. Karen, I am doing this for your own good, okay? If you go back to Frank, you're gonna get hurt. And I'm not talking about heartbroken. Look, I'm doing this because I care.
This is what I think of your concern.
Dear God, what have I done? I've given my father a drug that could make him go crazy, but oh God, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. It was meant for Frank because he threatened me, so I had to. But not for you. Dad, I love you. God, what have I done? What have I done?
I still cannot believe this.
Which thing can't you believe? The fact that that baby of Livy's is not Rave's, or the fact that she faked all those tests to prove it was?
Both.
But we suspected this whole thing all along, and I tried my darndest to prove it, and now somehow Livy's just hung herself with all those lies.
How is Kevin doing with all of this?
Not too good. I really believe it's killing him. He has all this guilt because he thinks he should have been there when he couldn't have been there. He didn't even know Livy existed, so he blames himself for her childhood.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry for him. It's okay. I will take care of Kevin. You need to take care of Rafe. We need to find him, and we need to tell him everything.
That's just it. Tell him what? Tell him that this child that he thought was his, that he was so looking forward to, really isn't his, and that nothing in his life is actually real?
But Allison, you're real.
I know.
And you belong with him. And you have each other. That's his destiny.
I know, but he doesn't know that. He believes that his destiny is wrapped up with this child, and if I take that away, then he has nothing. What does he have left?
Please don't tell me you're actually suggesting we don't tell Rafe.
Lucy, I don't even know how to explain this, and I don't know if it's really the right thing to do, but I feel like telling Rafe right now is the wrong thing to do. If he's gonna find his way back to me, then he needs to figure out the truth on his own. He has to. It has to be pure, true love. His soul depends on it.
Woo. Back to reality.
It's hard to believe a few hours ago we were a couple beach bumps.
Oh, absolutely.
Second Bermuda was a hit.
Pretty sweet. Trouble?
The Avatar escaped. Ian and I thought we had it exactly where we wanted it, thought it was dead, but we blew it.
Wait. Lancelot's alive? It's alive? That's great! I'm back in business, huh? Hey!
You still feel like celebrating, Ramsey?
Get off me.
Don't you get it? There's a dangerous creature on the loose in this town.
Rafe? The only one dangerous right now seems to be you.
Was it you who knocked me out from behind so the Avatar could escape?
What?
Well, somebody did. Somebody just knocked me out cold before the fire.
Hey, it wasn't me, champ.
Hey, no, it wasn't him. He can be blamed for many things, but not this one.
That's right. Now, listen, I'm gonna go inside. I'll meet you in there. I'm gonna go spread the good news that Lancelot is alive, because it's good news to a lot of people. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go off like that.
Yeah. Well, Chris is my brother and everything, but he can be a jerk sometimes. So what's that?
It's just some theories I've been putting together.
What? 10 different ways to trap an avatar?
Not trap it, Jack. Kill it.
Oh, it isn't Lancelot.
Don't make a scene, Ramsey. We're not supposed to like each other, and that's still the truth as far as I'm concerned.
All right, whatever you say. Listen, what happened out there? I heard you were burnt to a crisp in that fire.
Don't worry about me. I'm back with a vengeance.
Think the avatar just kind of skipped town?
No. It's regrouping, planning its next move. I just need to stay one step ahead of it.
And weren't you the guy going around telling everybody that this spirit couldn't be killed?
No, just that it hasn't been. See, we know it moves from host to host. We also know the source of its power, and by the way, I have you to thank for that.
Me?
Yeah, well, before you left, you mentioned something about too bad that the avatar doesn't have a talisman.
Like Caleb.
Exactly. Well, it turns out it does. The shroud. Only trouble is the spirit's not exactly inclined to just take it off and turn it over.
It can't be too easy.
Tell me about it. But you guys had a good time, huh?
Yeah. Had a blast. You should try it sometime.
What?
Relaxing.
I wish I could.
And why can't you? I mean, don't you ever get sick of this whole save the world routine?
Well, what are you getting at?
We do have a choice. Life's not this straight line. You take any direction you want it to.
I can't give up my life's mission.
Well, hell, Rafe. That's the noblest damn thing I've ever heard. Maybe they'll build a statue of you when you're dead. But since you never made any choices, how do you know that this is your life's mission? How do you know this is exactly what you were sent down to this earth to do?
In my perfect world, Ray finds out he's not the father of Livy's baby. He tells Livy where she can get off. And then you two end up together living happily ever after.
I know, that's a beautiful dream.
And it still can happen.
But this isn't about happily ever after for Rafe and me. The only thing that I really want out of this is for Rafe to be able to go home.
Oh, home, you mean as in heaven?
Mm-hmm. That's why we've got to get to Kevin before he gets to Rafe, before he tells him the truth.
Oh, which would be bad because what?
Because it would be like cheating. He's got to figure out the truth without us stacking the deck.
But the truth is huge. The truth here is everything. That baby is not Rafe's. He needs to find the truth out, and he will sooner or later.
I know, but not from us. Only when Rafe remembers me with his own heart will he ever get his soul back. Yeah, okay, it's okay.
It's Livy. I think... All right. Livy, hi. Listen, I'm not in the mood for one of our little cat fights, you know.
Daddy? Are you here, Dad?
Wait, what is it? What's going on?
See, have you seen my father? It's really important.
No, I thought he was supposed to be with you. He wanted to talk to you.
Talk to me? Why?
Collegiate life for me on this, Karen. Frank is crazy.
Oh, and kidnapping me and keeping me hostage isn't?
Okay, so maybe this wasn't a well-thought-out plan.
You know, you give yourself way too much credit. There was no thought in this, Ricky.
What did you want me to do, Karen? Huh? Just sit there and wait for Frank to run another psycho number on you?
Okay, look. What if I promised you on my life that no harm will ever come to me from Frank? Does that end your obligation?
You think this is about my male ego being bruised?
I don't know, is it?
More like kicked to the curb. Run over by a Mack truck.
I'm sorry.
Help me out here, Karen. I mean, I'm clueless. A few days back, we're all hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden, bam! Lukewarm. I didn't even see this coming.
I never meant to hurt you.
Yeah, well, it's too late.
I still have feelings for you, Ricky. You were like a breath of fresh air to me. You made me laugh. You made me feel good about myself. You're wonderful.
No, I really don't get this.
It's not you, all right? It's me.
Oh, no, Karen, come on. Don't give me that line. Tell me you hate the music that I play, or the fact that I'm always late, or the way I drive. Anything to make me understand. But don't insult me like that, okay?
Okay. I think deep down inside, we both realize what you and I have. It's not a forever kind of thing.
I don't know about forever, but I figured we'd last longer than the batteries in my Walkman.
The pull to Frank was just so strong, Ricky.
You can fight it.
Can you fight your attraction to Casey? I didn't think so. That's the kind of feeling I'm talking about, and we both know it exists, don't we? And we both know on some level that it wasn't there for you and me. Am I wrong?
No.
Look, I want you to be happy. I want you to have that earth-shaking, heart-stopping feeling. Because that's the kind of love you deserve. We both deserve it.
Wow.
What?
That was the nicest kiss-off that I've ever gotten.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
You mean, who you'd be?
Yeah. You know, if I'd actually been raised with a choice about what direction my life would take.
You know, it's not too late to think about that.
It's not too late. When I was a kid, everyone else was learning how to ride bikes. I was taking out my first Pronto demon.
A Pronto?
Yeah,
Okay, what the hell's...
large, winged, carnivorous creature that only comes out the first
Ray,
full moon.
please tell me
every
you're
leap
kidding.
year. Yes, Jack, I'm kidding. But seriously, I have lost the last 10 years of my memory. The only identity I remember is as that of a slayer.
Well, I wouldn't resign from the crime fighters union yet. But I would start trying to mix some business with pleasure.
Not sure I know how. Pretty pathetic, huh?
What would you want? What would you, if you could do anything? I mean, what would you want?
Okay, I'd be sitting on a beach, just watching the waves come in, thinking about nothing. No job, no obligation. Just a seat on the sidelines with nothing to do and nowhere to go.
That's a good plan. But there's something missing.
What's that?
You can't go alone. Who would you take to do nothing with, Ray?
It's getting late. I gotta go.
What did my father want to talk to me about?
I don't know. I'm sure if you ask him, he'll tell you.
Yeah, well, I would ask him, Lucy, but I can't find him, and I thought checking at his home might be a good place to start.
What is going on? You certainly seem very agitated.
Yeah, well, talking to you makes me agitated.
Well, the feeling is mutual. However, you seem even more agitated than usual. Is something wrong? You know, even though we feel
No, nothing is wrong. But if you find my father, can you tell him I need to talk to him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh. That was very strange.
Yeah, it really was. You know, I don't know what happened. Maybe Doc got cold feet.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much for not saying anything
about the baby. You know why I did that? Because I think maybe you're right. I think maybe it's better for Rafe to find out about the whole thing himself. Or better yet, maybe, just maybe, Livy would come clean and tell him everything and tell him the truth finally.
Yeah, I'm not really so convinced that she's gonna do that.
Oh, God, Dad. Where are you? What's happened to you?
So, you're saying that what you have with Frank is... it's the real thing? Are you sure?
Yeah. And one day you'll find it too again.
I thought I had. With you.
No, it's just what you wanted it to be. There's a big difference.
So I guess I owe you an apology for kidnapping you.
Apology accepted. So, does that mean I'm free to go?
I still wish that you wouldn't.
I have to, Ricky.
Take care of yourself, Karen.
I'm sorry it happened the way it did. Frank should have let me tell you.
You want some advice from an ex-boyfriend who's got lousy timing, but pretty good instincts?
Do I have a choice?
Frank might be on his best behavior now. But tempers like his, they don't have a cure. Karen, be careful.
I'll be fine.
I wish I could believe that. Hey. If you need me.
Daddy, it was an accident. It was an accident. I would never hurt you. I'd never hurt you. I'd never hurt you.
Libby? What happened?
No, don't touch.
Whoa. I don't understand.
I just don't want to be touched.
Okay.
I don't want to be touched.
All right. Just, please. Just. Wait, what? Is it the baby? Are you sick? Okay, what happened?
I don't deserve. I don't deserve to live.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right? No, what's wrong? It's gonna be okay.
Okay, so you let me know when Kevin checks in, okay?
Yep, cross my heart. And I promise I'll make sure he doesn't spill the beans to Livy.
I know you want to bust her. I know, because I do too. But just remember Rafe, okay?
Yeah, my cousin Rafe. Of course, and I'm agreeing with you here. I think we stick to Plan B.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, that might be Doc. Hello. Hello. Anybody there? Hello.
Who is that?
I'm not sure. It was the wrong number or something. Listen to me, you. You just don't worry about anything and you focus on making sure that Rafe falls back in love with you again.
I'm gonna try.
You can do it. Look at me. You can do this because you belong with him and he's just waiting for you. All his life, you know, he's always done the right thing and he stuck to his guns and played by the rules and he's just sort of ignored his heart, but now it's his time. He deserves you and he loves you as much now as he ever did.
Yeah. I hope so, because his soul depends on it.
Come here. Oh, it's gonna be okay, okay?
Okay.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Victor, hey, it's me. Yeah. What? Ooh, your Himalayan stew. How yummy. No, can't make it. Listen, have you talked to Doc or seen him lately? No, nothing's wrong. I'm just kind of curious. Really? Okay, well, if he checks in, will you tell him to check in with home? Yeah. Okay, enjoy your stew. Ta. Doc, where are you? Doc, hey. Hello? Hello? Hey, listen, you know, I can hear you breathing, so who are you?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Torn.
Next, Port Charles.
Ricky, what happened? Who did this to you?
You're Lancelot. What do you mean you can't find him?
What word don't you understand? I can't find my father. I can't find him.
Did you miss any of Port Charles this week? Be there for the SoapNet marathon of all this week's Port Charles episodes, Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Log on to soapnet.com for your complete schedule. SoapNet, soap watching made easy.
Watch today's episodes of All My Children and One Life to Live. Then stay tuned for General Hospital, only on SoapNet.
Watch